What is good, NIO family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one, I'm going to be talking about the one and only NIO stock and something very important about the future of NIO. Because yeah, I did mention that there is going to most likely be some potential downside for Monday and the next couple of days for NIO because of the FOMC meeting and many other factors out there that are affecting the sentiment of the markets and other things like that. We also have the very important defaulting of debt from Evergrande and other big companies that are developers for China that's also affecting their economy. So a lot of big things are going on, causing NIO to drop here and there. We've seen this downward trend kind of perpetuate. However, I want to inform you that it's not the end of the world. It's not the end for NIO because NIO is still innovating to this day. They have massive new products coming out. And I want to actually share something new that came out that's massive for NIO and that will eventually help its share price for the long-term future. Now, before I break anything down, before I get into any more details about this product, I do have to mention a couple of things real quick. Firstly, I'm not a financial planner, so don't take any of this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, it benefits the entire NIO community as a whole. And the last things, if you guys can, please check out the Webull link down below and in the description. If you sign up for Webull, the link down below, and deposit any amount of money into the account, you're guaranteed 6 free stocks, each worth up to $3,500. And you could always sell these 6 free stocks for cash and use that cash to buy some NIO shares for free. This is a limited time offer. It ends in just 2 days. Check it out before they run out. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So anyways, looking at NIO, yeah, I did mention the fact that I did see this thing having the potential to drop down to that $18 to $19 range. I know a lot of people have been talking about this too. I know it could be very frustrating for a lot of people to hear news like this. I understand everything, but at the end of the day, you have to remember something. You have to look at this as an opportunity. What are other opportunities? Well, I want to mention that the market is full of all sorts of opportunities on a day-to-day basis. It doesn't just all have to come from NIO. If you are interested in trading and so on and so forth, you could buy calls for the UVXY, for instance, or even the VIX. If you just wanted to do that, that could be one of the many opportunities during a downward trend. Another thing that's very important for NIO in particular, though, is I look at this as a very good buying opportunity for the long-term future. Now, do I know where NIO's true bottom is going to be and whether or not this thing has really seen its very bottom or not? The truth is I don't truly know that. But when I think about the market, when I think about what NIO is doing for the long-term future, for what's coming up for its potential growth, I believe that these are very good buying opportunities for what is to come. And I want to talk about why on earth innovation is one of the things that pushes NIO to some new realms that we haven't seen before. So in a book known as 0 to 1, we learn about how innovation is what drives growth in businesses. It drives very good future outlooks for companies, and NIO is just the epitome of this. Because when it comes to the EV sector, NIO has the battery swapping technology that's massive for China and so on and so forth. But they don't just swap batteries. They're not just your typical EV company. They're creating a community of people who are using their products. They're building a brand and they're improving the customer service on a day-to-day basis. We can see right here, NIO confirmed the 150 kilowatt solid state battery delivery in Q4 of 2022. Once again, absolutely incredible. We can see that they have a new product. It's going to be even better as time goes on. And we can see right here, NIO's electric cars are about to get a massive boost in driving range as the company prepares to release the 150 kilowatt solid state battery in the last quarter of 2022. Existing NIO owners could upgrade to the new battery too. So that's once again a very good innovation. As they have those longer range, they incentivize more people to buy their products, to buy their cars. And to me, it's absolutely incredible. Now, on top of that, we could see a lot more efficiency that's actually going to come from the electrolytes in their batteries. And that's also going to be found in their standard lithium ion batteries. So once again, very incredible in my opinion. It offers an energy density of over 350 watts per hour per kg. Once again, very, very awesome. And what else is incredible about that is you could boost a NIO ES8's driving range to 850 kilometers, the ES6 is to 900 kilometers, and the ET7's above 1,000 kilometers. Once again, very, very amazing in my opinion. I cannot wait for what else is to come for the company. And for me personally, if I find this out, I mean, if you have a car that could go 1,000 kilometers on just one charge, That is just incredible. Not to mention the fact that it incorporates not just your own ability to go home after a long day of work and charge the car yourself, but you could also swap the battery. And to me, that's just incredible. It's very, very awesome for anyone to be able to do that. And what else is incredible about it is it allows for a lot more people out there to have more convenience in their lives. You could just swap the battery, get an instant charge for you. Many people are also starting to go into the EV realm because they know about potential issues. And I've mentioned this before, like, you don't have to believe in global warming to buy an EV car, right? Because at the end of the day, we do have to kind of get away from fossil fuels. They're not renewable sources. There's a limited supply of fossil fuels, so we need these EVs in the future, right? That's essentially what I think is going to be massive. I think we're just getting started, and NIO is just going to be a part of it for the long term. Now, this hybrid battery is going to enter production at the end of this year or the beginning of 2023. Once again, that's also very, very awesome. I'm super, super excited about that too. And this is actually referring to the solid state battery supplier. We don't know who the actual supplier is, should come out very soon. So, with that said, they're doing very well. They're improving customer service. And they also tweeted this on their Twitter page. It states that recent life cycle modeling analysis found that a typical battery hashtag electric vehicle is estimated to save up to 65% more greenhouse gas, GHG, emissions than a conventional petrol car. Once again, that's very, very incredible in my opinion, because it goes to show that their batteries are not just a lot more efficient, they're actually saving a lot of greenhouse gases, which is part of what their purpose is. They also helped kind of empower youth just recently to actually focus on preserving the biodiversity of many different ecosystems. Very incredible. So I'm very, very impressed with what the company is doing. I think they've done a very fantastic job at improving not just their company, but their customer service. I think the customer service division, it really empowers people. And that's one of the main reasons why I think this company will prevail, because they're innovating multiple different sectors. They're working on full self-driving technology as well. They have innovators in Silicon Valley. They're all over the world. They're expanding their business model all over the world as well. I mean, 25 different countries within the next 5 years. That's huge. And I'm sorry, I think it was by 2025. That's less than 5 years from now. But anyways, very, very incredible stuff. So they're expanding, they're growing, they have very big ambitions. And I really believe that going forward, as years go on, it's going to really, really help the share price. These little tweaks that they're making here and there with the NAMI technology to the new cars, to the interiors. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. So I can't wait for what the future holds. I mean, I know NIO is down right now. I know some people are frustrated. I know there may be more potential downside, but I have to inform you that this is not the end for the company. It's just another one of those obstacles that companies often go through, but they will prevail. NIO has these gaps at 22 bucks. Let me see if I can find any more gaps like way up here. I feel like we haven't even filled the gap all the way up at 27 bucks. I don't see any more like as of right here, but we could tell. I mean, it still is going to break all-time highs again, in my opinion. It is going to come back to the 30s relatively soon. I really believe that too. It's going to take many months, but they will get there. And I do see this thing breaking past those highs it previously made in the past. So it's a very great company. I mean, I don't actually see too many gaps. I think there's a gap right here. Is that a gap? No, it's already filled. So anyways, it doesn't really matter whether if there are gaps or not. I think right here there's a gap that hasn't been filled yet. $57. Was this filled? This was not filled. You could see, like, eventually this thing is going to come back to $27. Gaps almost always get filled. So if you see gaps like way down there at like $5, those don't have to get filled, but typically gaps will get filled eventually. And considering the upside in NIO, considering where this thing is going to go for the future, I think all these gaps won't just get filled. It's going to break all-time highs, go to the hundreds for in the next upcoming years. So I'm very bullish, right? I know that it's a little bit bearish for the short term. The long term is still very bright. Give the company the time it needs, remain calm, cool, and collected, and prepare yourselves, right? You got to re strategize because new opportunities are still there. It's up to you to take advantage of them. With that said and done, thank you for listening. Please have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. NIO to the moon, and peace out.